sugar and dropped it off. Now we got some butter, got to drop that off with milk, you know. So Mississippi, they giving triple the fines, you know, if they have to stop you. The reason why they say that, if you hit somebody, it's $100,000 or $10,000 or 10 years in jail, just so you'll slow down. So it's better just to slow down because it ain't even worth it. You know, you see that traffic over there? That's coming from Memphis. We almost 40 miles out of Memphis. The construction ain't major like I-75 or I-81, but it's major enough because this is a major thoroughfare in this great state of Mississippi. I forgot what they call it. Sweet Home. We'll give you a ticket and let us know that your Sweet Home Southern Charm. That's how they say it. They got a sign saying that too. So, you know, people slow it down, keep it under 50, or keep it under 60, speed limit is 70. Construction zones, you want to keep it under, if you're in a truck or a heavier vehicle, wow, just cut him off. We're in Tate County, so you want to keep it under, if you're in a heavier vehicle over 10,000 pounds, it's a straight truck, or a box truck, or semi, you know, see this truck give you an alert when you're too close, like 1.4 seconds too close, you know, the stopping distance. But anyway, even in Missouri, when you cross the Mississippi and the Mason-Dixon line, you know, we too close. Let us fall back. 221 is somebody just cut him off, so let me give him some space. But anyway, we'll be passing through Memphis in the next 28 minutes. You know, we won't be filming it because, you know, we've seen Memphis 100 times. We might film it. We'll film the border and the lines, but as far as like filming Memphis itself, we're not going to film it. The signage and the roads are great in this part of the South. I mean, there's no potholes, flat land, a few mountains once you get up to Missouri and Arkansas. We passed Yazoo City, was in Meridian, Edwardsburg, Brandon. We went to Brandon Community, well, Brandon College. I don't know if it's Brandon State. Then we went to Ole Miss for women, Ole Miss University. We're probably about an hour from Tuskegee. Well, that's just the next state over. Mississippi and Alabama is like, Mississippi is Alabama backwards. They both the same shaped state, but they just, you know, one is turned the other way. You know, I guess that's because once you get out of Biloxi, you can do the panhandle from Texas, Mississippi, Alabama, then you go to Mobile, which is Alabama still, then Pensacola, which is Florida, Tallahassee, you know, the panhandle. But we up northern, we more northern, we was just central. Mississippi is a pretty long state. I would say it's about 6 to 8 hours long. Some people say 6. I'm gonna say 8. If you're flying, it's 8. You know, but if you're doing the regular speed limit, I would say 7.5 to 8. You know, like right now, I say 60. If you're in a big truck, you want to be doing 50. Right lane is closed, and you want to get over because sometimes you have a problem getting over because a lot of people sometimes it's not courteous. And then you want to let the people coming on just exiting onto the freeway. This is 55 going north. It'll turn into, no, it'll stay 55 until we get to 240. And then once we get to 240, that, like say if you get out of the white lines, that's what it, you know, it gives you a warning. That's the newness of the truck. We got under 46, 68. That's good for a truck. Even for a car, that's pretty good too. Truck is not even broke in yet. That's the noise if you keep your trailer or something's too close to the median or whatever, or you hit a cone. Like I said, there's a lot of construction going on. I had to take a day trip. Been in the house, for a couple months. Got to get out, you know, backed up, you know. Frustrating, so you gotta get out for a while, get a good clean shower, you know, some nice deodorant on, smell fresh, and then go to bed. You know, might eat a bite, you know, with some water and a 180 calorie muffin. You know, I'll say 240 both of them with the coffee. That's not enough calories. At least you need 1,200 calories. If not, you're going to lose a significant amount of weight. If you do it for more than a month, you should lose about 30 to 40 pounds. That's a lot of weight. You know, I don't need to lose that, but I need to lose probably about 25 pounds. But just gradually. I don't want to lose it too fast. Because the faster you lose it, you know, it's just not good. See all this construction? You know, damn if you do and damn if you don't. But I tell you one thing, it's about time. This what you call making America great. Nothing else. This other stuff, just the talking stick points, that's nothing great about that. If you see any Mexicans, any females, we should always have minorities on construction sites. You know, let's keep it fair, you know. Let's keep everybody working. Especially if you want to make it great. How you going to make it great if everybody ain't working? You know? I like to see everybody working. Females, minorities, everybody. There's alligators in that one. I mean, yeah, American alligators. Crocs come from Australia and Africa. You got the African croc, and you got the what you call it, the Savannah croc, and then you got the Savannah alligator over here, and then over there you got the croc that's in the Savannah of Africa. It gets up to 22 feet. You know, so it's a nice, good sized construction. You know. I see a couple minorities, which is great. You know what? That's making America great. It's a small scraper, but this is a major project for this city. I mean, or for the state. These roads are already smooth, and they're making them wider, which is super duper great. You know, super duper. We've got Hickahoochee. It's called Hickahoochee Creek. Hickahoochee Creek. See, they burning all that, but they can't take it out of there. They got to burn it. You know what? But it's a lot of room for it to burn. It's not like it's near any cities. We're probably about 400 miles, well, 100 miles from any major city. That's been burning since this morning. You know? But that's a good way to get rid of it, you know? And to keep all them mosquitoes. Right here, mosquitoes will eat you alive down here. I'm talking about alive. You know, mosquitoes haven't been a problem this year, but they got a new beetle here that comes cicada. It was seen, I believe, in this part of Mississippi or Louisiana in the swamp area. It haven't been seen for 17, 18 years. Somebody had to bring it back from another country. That's why we got to start monitoring our borders better. People with this wildlife stuff, like I remember that not the anaconda, but the python. Now Burmese is mixing with the Florida, and then who knows what state it is in the population, and they just grew and grew and grew. They've been growing since the 70s or the 80s, and now the population exploded. Now they're trying to hunt them. Some people use them for meat and skin, you know, wings or whatever, but you can probably take a lot of them. And the python is getting pretty big these days, you know. So, and they gotta, you know, trap them and, you know, get rid of some of them. There's too many of them. You know, sometimes too much of a good thing is not a good thing at all. Don't forget to subscribe and like, you know, and comment at the bottom. We'll be posting this when we get to Missouri because there ain't no towers here, so that's why we're not going live. I can't believe T-Mobile is a major carrier, and when you get in some parts of Mississippi, you can barely log in or you know, you can just barely do it. Which is sad because I'm missing out on a lot. My favorite truck is a Mack or Caterpillar. Either one of them two is the best. Because I made Caterpillars for years and I rebuilt them. But a Mack is just as good. Yeah, here's a Mack passing here on the side. I'm going slow because this truck right here, is not doing its thing. You know? So, oh, that's a nice Mack. I always like the Mack. Canada use a lot of Macks. You know, Mack is anybody. It has a man's truck, or a woman's truck, or a person truck. You know, person to person, woman to woman. You know, that's what I'm talking about. If you drive into South Memphis, we're almost in South Memphis, so we're almost out of Mississippi. So we're gonna keep going for probably 15 minutes. You know, we pass Coldwater, Independence. You know, it's a lot of creeks up here. Creeks that go all the way to Alabama, so there's poisonous snakes. This is just like somewhere in the wild. But I tell you one thing, you just want to be careful out here. You know, do your job and get to where you got to get to. Take a shower, get in the lake. Artablala Lake. Artabut Lake. Purvis Lake is a pretty good sized lake. People are throwing cars in there now. You get caught, that's your butt. That's a shame, people messing up nature like that. Purvis Lake was one of the greater lakes. You know, just like in Covington, Georgia, where they filmed The Heat of the Night. Iconic show. That guy got a lot of people started off. You know, from the Tyler Perrys to the Wayne Brady's to the, you know, Mr. Tibbs. You know, God rest his soul, he passed away. Then they had another one. And then they had another, I think they had 3 altogether, the Chief. You know, it was just showing you how that town evolved. Although the original movie was made in Covington, because Mississippi, the biggest town is Jackson. And I think the second or third is either Greenville or Hattiesburg or Brandon. They ain't really big towns. You know, you wouldn't call them cities, you know. You know. Call them towns. The ones really a city is maybe Yazoo, you can call it a city, but it ain't really big. But Greenville got their own little downtown, but it's close, really close to Louisiana. A lot of folks don't even realize that until you tell them, and they've been living here all their life. See that? There's alligators over there. You wouldn't want to take a swim over there. There's alligators up in there. I think American alligator get some been seen, known to be seen as 12 feet. That water, with a alligator, you can really smell it. It's got a good odor to it, like a really good, like rotten flush odor to it. See it? That's the bayou. This is the bayou goes all the way. Oh, that's a pelican in there. That's swan. It goes all the way over there. All them trees in there. That's why you can't swim in that water, because you get hooked on something you through. You know, catfish, that's a good environment for them. Not for a human though. But anyway, on our road trip, we'll finish the other half when we go northern, like through Arkansas, Missouri, Indianapolis, Circle City. That's a little pretty. St. Louis, we go through St. Louis too. So there's Ronald Reagan International Airport. It's a big FedEx terminal. I passed by there. And we'll film right over to Mississippi. It smells like pine all around here, fresh pine. You know, just DeSoto County. Just think, we even got a Cairo, we got a Jerusalem, a Egypt. So all names is everywhere. There's none that's off limit. So, okay, guys, we're gonna get ready to cut this video. Don't forget to comment. Tell me what road you want to see next. We're on 55 going north towards Memphis. We'll be in Memphis in the next 12 minutes. And then Arkansas, Memphis, Arkansas Bridge. Once we cross that, we'll be in Missouri within a couple of hours. And then that's where we're going to rest up for the night. In the morning, we'll continue taping the other half of the Midwest. You know, we're not going to tape Kansas because we already did Kansas. And plus, there's no in-between cities like 400 miles apart. You could tape there for a long period of time. And, you know, sometimes I get out and explore, but this time I won't because I'm pooped. And I need to give me a good bath or a good shower. And, you know, you can't be where there are big crowds at. So I want to just take it easy. I don't want to come home and be sick. I was sick for 2 days or 3, maybe a week because I had a cold. But thank God I'm over that cold. And you know what? Tomorrow's another day. I want to get home to my grandkids and my, you know, friends and family. And also, I want to see my son sometime. I got a 8-year-old son. I haven't seen him in a while. Make sure you don't forget me. I said, hey, Dad, I remember you. Hey, Dad. Oh, I forgot you. When I bring the toys, oh, you my dad. are you my grandpa or my dad? Like my cousin, he's his own grandpa. No, I'm just kidding. Let me not sing that. Because my nephew is getting pretty cool around here. Okay, y'all, we got the same scenery, so we're gonna cut this video until we get some new scenery. To me, it's exciting. You know, I don't know if you like nature or not. Especially if you go out wild, you're gonna see some, whether they're moccasin. If you go one state over or one or two over, I wouldn't doubt it'd be over here. I think Texas got a snake called it's a viper. I know it's poisonous. There's a poisonous snake here too, and there's black widows up here too. You don't see much of them because they minding their own business, you know. But anyway, we're cutting it short. Don't forget to subscribe and comment. Leave the comments at the bottom. We're taping. We're not going live because our service won't provide it. You know, we probably have to have a camera to